I learned how to make these in the 1950s, and then in the 1990s I wrote up the directions and designed these instructions and put them on the internet. As a kid, before TV, we went to the walk-ins and the drive-ins and we listened to the radio. I like to listen late night to the Blue Room of the Roosevelt at WWL. And we went to the town library. I found these instructions using a square sheet of paper to make 5-point stars. These are a little different from the Betsy Ross technique. The folded stars, I found out, could be made to be in, the folded stars could be made into reliefs. That's why I call them star reliefs. Starting with a square sheet of paper, fold it in half, and these directions are found at highhopes.com. And then you fold over till this point comes about a third of the way down on the edge. And if you're going to do a lot of these, you might want to make a little line here along the edge, and you can actually measure down. This is a 6-inch square, so this is 3 inches on the half square, and measuring 1 inch to right here, you can actually measure it a third of the way down and fold this up to that point. If you do a few of these, you can just do them by sight, but once you fold it up to that point, then you need to do steps 2 and 3 do together. I fold this over and fold the other one over and press them at the same time, making it a little more even that way. Now you cut them about along here to make your 5-point star. If you want to make it narrow, if you want to make stars that are real skinny, you can cut them here, and heftier ones you can cut them over here. I want to cut this about here where it's about normal. That's to be thrown away. And when you open this up, you'll have your star. And there are 10 creases. 5 of these creases on the long side, long parts of the star, you want to fold outward, and the other 5 you want to fold inward. So if you'll notice, I'm just taking these one at a time. You might want to separately do one of these if it's hard, and folding it over. And once I get them all folded, 5 outward, the long ones, and 5 inward, then I add more pressure to the creases, and you've got your 5-point star relief. Like I said before, if you want a more thin or narrow star, you can cut it like this. If you do that, you get a star that looks something like this. And if you want a heftier star, it would look a little more like this, you can cut it over here. You can also cut the corner off, and that will put you a hole in the star, which is also in the shape of a star when you opened it up, which adds a little bit to some of it. We would use wrapping paper. We had the kind that was white on one side and foil on the other side, and these looked great lying flat on the dining room table, little reliefs on the dining room table, or taped to mirrors. On the mirrors they would reflect back. These are instructions. These instructions are free at highhopes.com, along with directions on how to make 6-point stars, snowflakes, 3D stars, such as the Moravian stars, and we will be adding videos for all of these.